Hello, how you doing? Paul here. It's raining. I'm standing in a wood and it's raining. So what am I doing standing in a wood in the pouring down rain? Well, it just occurred to me the other day that the overwhelming majority of the videos I do in and around Cumbria and the lakes, it's nice weather. I always tend to pick nice weather when I go out because everything looks prettier when the sun is shining. But the fact is that the majority of the time we don't have nice weather here in Cumbria, in the lakes. The majority of the time, in fact, it's like this. Wet, pouring down, and miserable. So I thought it'd be quite interesting to come out to a few of the beauty spots and see what it's like when it's raining. See if it's still as pretty in the wet as it is in the dry. So I've started here, I'm at Crummock today. I'm going to go down to the shores of Crummock and have a little look there because that is a beautiful panorama when it's sunny. And then I'm going to head on up to Buttermere. We'll go over Honister Pass, down into Borrowdale, which is officially the wettest place in the country. And we'll have a look at Surprise View. I think I'll go up there as well and see what it's like up there when it's pouring down. So we're starting here at Crummock. Let's head on down the lake and see what it's like. Just coming up on the lake now. Now let's take a quick look back at what it's like on a nice day, walking around this corner and into the view. And now let's see what it's like today. Wow. Oh, that's quite a breeze. Well, it's definitely a bit choppier. But nevertheless, can't quite see right down the end there because of the mist, but still, it's pretty impressive nonetheless. Apologies, I'll try and keep the water off the lens as much as I can, but it's just not going to be possible today, so apologies for that. Let's just go take a quick look at what's coming up the weir. Definitely still very pretty down here, even if it is a bit wilder today than what it normally is when it's nice and sunny. Hi, it's Crummock. Let's head on down the road to Buttermere. One advantage I have found with respect to the miserable weather is I've got no difficulty whatsoever getting parked. This car park would be full if the weather was a bit nicer. Anyway, wander down into Buttermere. Just got a brolly out of the car there, but the first thing it did was blow inside out. I thought it might help keep the rain off me in the camera, but nope, no good whatsoever. Plenty of water flowing today. It is absolutely pouring down with rain. I think what I'm going to do before I go much further is pop in this place behind me, grab a nice warm coffee. Well, that was most refreshing, and I'm pleased to say, for the purposes of this video at least, it hasn't stopped raining while I was in there. In fact, I think it's got heavier. But anyway, let's head on down to the shore of Buttermere and have a shifty, as we say. I'm really going to have to start wearing my glasses more often. I thought that was a horse. It's a ball of hay, honestly. Lots of puddles. Just about by the lake now, so as before, let me pull up some footage of Buttermere. That's a gate with a big puddle under it, excuse me. Let me pull up some footage of Buttermere in the sunshine. What's wrong with that gate? There we go. And let's see what it's like in the pouring rain.
I like doing it that way round because there's a lovely point where you come through a gate and there's something out in the okay, so go this way round. This way is probably...
That is the sunshine, and this is the wind and the rain. Boy, the wind really blows off these lakes when it's windy and wet. You can just about make out haystacks at the back there. Fleetwood Pike, just there. Boy, it is absolutely pouring. Still stunning view though, completely different to when it's sunny. I apologise again for the camera. It's just, the weather's that bad. I'm swapping between cameras because my little Canon here is getting absolutely soaked. Absolutely soaked. So apologies, this one's got a wind muff on as you see, but this light morning it hasn't. But it does have a smaller lens, so it's getting less water on it. I think the phone's probably more waterproof than my camera too, so I might have to start using it a bit more. Despite the weather, there's still a number of people doing the lakeside walk. You've got the right gear, it's no problem. I kind of half got the right gear. I've got the waterproof thing and the waterproof shoes. But I've got jeans on and they're getting absolutely soaking wet. But quick last view down Buttermere before we head off along this road and up that little valley to Honister Pass. I've just stopped by the side of the road because the clouds have just lifted a little and the rain stopped, thankfully, give me a chance to dry out, and the view has opened up a little bit. You can see down towards haystacks there at the bottom of the lake. Still a bit breezy, but it's definitely dried off. Mind you, it's dried off here. When we get into Borrowdale, completely different story. Let's go take a look. Here we are, Honister Pass. Behind me there, that's the Slate Mine and Cafe. This is the Honister Slate Mine car park. There's a National Trust car park just around the corner as well. Very wet, the rain's on again, as you'd expect it would be, because we're high up in the mountains. Sheep down there. Misty. As much as I like standing out in the rain, I've got back in the car. Camera's soaking wet. I've got back in the car just to tell you where we're heading now from Honister Pass, where I'm sitting in the car park. It's pouring down outside. We're heading down into the Borrowdale Valley, which is the wettest inhabited place in England, officially. Don't ask me how many inches or centimetres or millimetres of rainfall. All I know is it is the wettest place in England. Fact. So heading down into Borrowdale, going to head up to Surprise View and see what it's like. Surprise View, and it's a sheer drop at the end of Surprise View. So I'm hoping it's not going to be as windy as it is here. Otherwise it's going to be a bit hairy. Off we go. I couldn't come all the way up to Surprise View without a quick pit stop at Ashness Bridge on the way, could I? Always pretty, except when you've got a Vauxhall stuck on the top of it. There you go. That's a better view. Here I am then at Surprise View, and can you believe it's actually stopped raining? Unbelievable. Wow. Yep, whatever the weather, that is quite stunning. Got some cloud over Skiddaw there. That's Bassenthwaite Lake up in the distance. Derwent water, of course, down here in front of us. The Door Falls Hotel, just there. There's another hotel just down here. Can't quite remember the name of that one. I do apologise. You can just also see the jetty there sticking out for the Derwent water launches. And there's a launch just there, making its way down the lake. Well, that will just about do it. Thank you for joining me. Hope you've enjoyed this video in the wet Cumbrian weather, although it has fared up a bit. But look behind me there, can you see the rain sweeping in? Beautiful. Just goes to show that Cumbria and the lakes is beautiful whatever the weather, but make sure if you are coming and it is wet that you've got the right gear on. A waterproof coat, waterproof shoes and waterproof pants. Let me tell you from personal experience, jeans are absolutely no good. Absolutely no good at all. Also, another top tip, if you are going to stop the car and get out and take some photographs, make sure before you get back in the car you check your feet, that you haven't stood anything. Yeah, bit of a clean up to do when I get home. Never mind though. That'll do. I'll catch you in the next one. See ya. Bye bye.